Hi, my name is Jonathan Kerr. I'm the musical director and producer for Cheryl James and Voices of Worship. The biggest misconception about me is that people think I'm very social, but I'm actually the biggest introvert you'll meet. So that's the biggest misconception people have about me. The recording process for this album it had its challenges. I mean, everyone was going through their own situations. There was some trials, we would call them, there was some, people were in accidents and, kind of pushed stuff back, but, we made it through. That's why I believe this album, we gave it the right name, Conquerors, because we overcame our struggles and our trials that was put before us. The sound for this album was everyone's heart put together, and we were able to write some amazing songs, and I was able to capture everyone's heart at the time we were creating this music and put music behind the lyrical content that was presented to me. So I think that's what's different about this album where the sound's concerned. The musicians I chose for this album, I was very strategic in who I picked. I picked guys that would stay true to the sound of that particular song, and guys that actually understand how to use the craft that they were given to play that certain song and be true to the sound that was presented to them. And, even through this whole process, I had to change and do a huge detour because I actually had Melvin Crispell playing a few tracks on this album, but it never happened, obviously, because of, his passing, rest in peace. And, it was kind of hard, but I managed to get the right guys to, you can't fill those shoes, but I managed to get guys that would stay true to what would have been played when it was presented to them. The three features I have for this album is Zebulon Ellis, Kevin Lemons, and Londa Larman. And the reason I chose these individuals was the main fact is, I'm the producer of this album, and my job is to make the best decisions possible to enhance this record or the records that we have on the album. And I felt these individuals, the songs that I actually gave them, it fit them. It was in their lane. And because it was in their lane, they performed at the highest capacity they can perform because that's what they do. And it wasn't just getting people that could actually sing or, because they can sing, oh, I'm gonna give you the song. It was honestly being strategic and understanding the sound of that individual and what they would bring to the table to each song that was given to them. So, that's why I chose Londa Larman, Kevin Lemons, and Zebulon Ellis. My musical inspiration for this album, I'd have to say, would be I used my trials, one, and I was able to overcome it, by obviously God. He's the only one that allowed me to get out of whatever I went through while producing this album. And also everyone that has imparted any type of, encouraging words to me as I, moved along in this new path of being a producer. I have a lot of big brothers in the city. I would have to say, Kirk Halstead, Dion Cockett, Stephen Lewis. They all kind of, with their encouraging, in their own way, of encouraging me. It was, amazing. It helped me. I have to say Jermaine Dwyer and, the late Melvin Crispell. I actually got a chance to talk to him while doing this album, and, he gave me some real great advice, and I hope he was here to see this. But, I'm hoping I'm, making his legacy live on through whatever music I do, because, he has an influence on my music that I create. The biggest thing I learned in the process of this album, I would have to say, is patience. I'm used to just, doing stuff and getting stuff done like right away, and I need this, I need that. But this time I had a team I was working with, and each person had their own individual task that they had to work on. And, I had to learn patience. Not everyone is gonna react the way I react. Not everyone's gonna work the way I work. So I had to learn how to be patient, how to actually deal with people a different way. I couldn't deal with them all the same. Some could take the pressure, some couldn't. So I had to figure out a way how to deal with people that couldn't take pressure, and obviously get the results I needed. So I would have to say patience was the biggest thing I learned while doing this album. May 14th, man, you gotta be there, man. It's gonna be crazy. I got, first of all, Dwayne Wade's gonna be going crazy on bass, because that's just what he does. The band is obviously gonna be crazy, and the vocals are like in a different planet. So, and Cheryl, she's doing a good singing. So, come out, enjoy it. Bring a friend, bring your mom, bring your auntie, your uncle, your family that's here, that's not landed, bring them. No, I'm kidding. No immigration come after that. But yeah, May 14th, be there or be square. Oh yeah, it starts at 7 p.m. Not Jamaican time, 7 p.m. Canadian time. Be there. Peace.